But I do have a confession to make.
Oh, here we go. It's a typical Keira. Right, so we're doing a job, aren't we?
Yep.
Going to do it together?
Yep.
What are we doing?
We're measuring the cabinets.
The cabinets. So we're going to be putting the doors on the kitchen. So all the framing's done, that sort of stuff. But we're going to be making the doors and framing the doors today. We're doing it outside. There is some grey clouds, but the forecast is a bit iffy on whether it's going to rain. So we're just going to crack on, hopefully get a good couple done. And yeah. Right, so, should we measure the first one?
Yep. 0.5.
Teddy, is it raining?
Yeah.
Is it?
Did you say 66?
Ah, Ted's just come up and said, is it actually raining?
Yeah.
Are you joking or are you telling the truth?
It's raining.
Huh?
It's only light though.
Ah, okay. It's just started to rain. Look, I just said that, didn't I? Okay, that's annoying. We'll have to move into the shed and get tidied up out here. So what we want is, what is it, 38.5, 36.5? Pretty sure it's 38.
Yep, 38.5.
Good, perfect.
I'm an expert builder now, aren't I?
You're a perfect builder.
For my age.
Okay, what's it like, Pip?
I think it works.
You think it works? Right, so we don't want it to fit inside the frame. We want it to sort of sit like this. Yeah?
Yep, which is what we've got
And
right
that,
here.
so you see how it overlaps?
Yep.
It's slightly wider, look. You've got about about a centimetre each side. And on height, we've got about a centimetre over there.
Yeah.
So when we frame it, this will open like this. Watch yourself.
Yep.
It'll open like that. Yeah. So I think that is pretty decent. So I think we'll just make another one of these.
But a bit shorter.
To this side.
Oh!
So they're exactly the same. And then what we'll do is we'll use our 10mm and frame it. What do you think? Let's go.
Right, good morning guys. So today, back working on the lorry obviously, so we're trying to get in there early and we're staying in there a lot later now that we've got all those lights up. I'm sort of staying up late at night just to get that painting done, which is good because it means I'm out of Rick's way. So obviously he's in there building stuff and moving stuff. We don't want to be knocking the paint and he doesn't want to be getting paint on him either. So this morning I'm staying in the van for a bit. I've got to do some schooling with the kids. So Teddy's got this little number task we're going to do. We've got a building thing we're doing with Jack and some sort of ocean thing with Piper. And then after that I'm going to go back in the lorry and see what progress Rick is making, where he's up to, because he's already out there. And then, well, I know he's working on the bathroom. So our toilet arrived yesterday. So he's going to be working on the finishing touches in there, and I know we haven't shown you guys the bathroom for a while, so we've actually done more than what you guys have seen. You might have caught a glimpse of it as we've been walking past, but it is looking really good so far, so that'll be nice just to get one room ticked off. Yeah, that's the plan for today. And I was also going to say, like, it is getting really frustrating living in this van now, and that's because as that lorry is getting more finished and we're closer to our deadline, we just want to move in. Like, that's looking amazing and it's big, and we're in there during the day, and then we come back in here and we're like, oh, we can't move. It's like, I don't know how we've done this now, but obviously we've been sat still for like ages, and usually we'd be traveling around, so life has been very different, but we are so ready to move in now. We really are. Now this is Jack's schoolwork for today, constructing his own castle for his castle topics. Are you looking forward to that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? He wants to get started. Jack is more of a physical learner rather than a sit down and read a book learner, so this should be good, a good little introduction to the topic. Look at this! He's got his own little bit of sandpaper. How cool is that? Right, so I got halfway through that castle build. Bit stressful. It was actually really, really hard, but Jax is hungry, so he's going to have some food, and then we'll get back to that in a bit and obviously move on to Piper's schooling. But I think we'll go and have a look and just go and see now what Rick's been up to in the lorry, see what it's looking like, see if it's the bathroom he has been working on. Hello.
Ooh.
You're looking in the fridge.
Huh?
You're hungry?
No, I've been taking the blueberries.
So this, guys, is our shower room. It's all tiled up, the shower in half of it. We've got our shower tray down the bottom there. Shower on the wall, all plumbed in, but obviously no water yet. And then we'll show you guys around this side. And we have our composting toilet, which is going to be interesting because we've always used a chemical one, haven't we? So that's going to be...
Yeah, so basically we've had enough of chemical toilets because as a family of 5, they just get so full, and half of it is actually the flush. So yeah, we've gone for a composting toilet. So first composting toilet we're going to be using, eh?
But it should make it so much easier because we'll actually be able to empty it wherever we want, really, not have to wait.
Yeah, so basically the composting toilets, or this one, works with a separator. So basically your liquids go into a separate thing at the front, solids go in a separate thing at the back. So your wee can just be emptied, you know, and it's wee. It can be emptied anywhere, really. I know some of you are going to not like that comment, but it can be. And the solids,
the poo.
Yeah, the poop just goes into basically a bag, and it can just go in a bin. And that is the reality. Like, we've got a dog. If the dog takes a crap, you pick it up, you just chuck it in a bin, you know. So that's it. So hopefully it's going to be a lot easier. But most park-ups we go to actually have proper facilities, so we are going to use proper facilities most of the time.
So there we go.
Pretty cool.
It is really cool. Can't wait to use it. However weird that sounds.
Use it. Take a crap.
Then we've got a shelf up there which we're going to be keeping like toilet rolls in. We're going to have another storage container up there which will have probably our towels in. Obviously got a toilet roll holder here, which is really nice. Really love that black little tap look. And then up here we've got another one which is where we'll hang our towel when we have a shower. So when it comes to the bathroom, we are almost there. We are just waiting on a unit, a storage unit, which is basically going to have our sink on top, our little bathroom sink. Waiting for that. And once that's done, we're pretty much there, really, apart from maybe a bin or two. So, and the ceiling.
So much more room than the one in the van. Oh, I could spend hours in here.
You are going to spend hours in there. So we're doing Piper's schoolwork on the go now because we have a few errands to run. We need to go to B&Q, we need to go to pick up some parcels. One's at like the Premier shop, so that's like an Amazon parcel collection. Then got to pick up some parcels from my mum's. So there's lots to do, lots of errands to run. So we thought we'd do the schoolwork on the drive. So now we're going to be looking at dolphins in captivity and putting down some reasons for and some reasons against. So it is a bit of a controversial subject, so if you've got an opinion on dolphins in captivity, let us know what you think. Are you for or against? This is actually a really interesting topic. We watched a few videos and read a few articles, but overwhelmingly the evidence really shone a light on how, despite the obvious attraction and entertainment value, there are very few positives in comparison to negatives. By the time we had run all our errands, it was pretty late. This seems to be happening a lot lately. The days and weeks are just flying past, and the phrase "there aren't enough hours in the day" has never felt so true. So whilst I was busy getting the kids down for the night, Rick hopped back into the lorry to put together our bathroom cabinet, before I jumped in to give the kitchen walls another coat of paint. So that's me back in the lorry again this morning. There's a lot of painting going on at the minute. Kitchen here, I need to prime it first and then I'll paint it, but I'm going to get Rick to take out the oven and move the fridge a little bit because I don't want to get paint on those. Rick's actually in the van at the minute. He is looking at where we're going to go when this is ready for us to move in. We have no clue where, so he's trying to plan out a little route, figure out what the hell we're doing. And then I'm going to get him in a bit, and I think his plan today is to finish off the bathroom, which is so almost complete.
Are you ready, my masterpiece?
I'm ready.
Count down, Jack. 3.
10,
Oh.
9, 8.
Alright, you might be here a while.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay! We have lights in the bathroom. We might not need a window.
Yeah. No, we might not, because that really is nice and airy now. So wired it up. I did blow 2 fuses trying to get them wired up.
Did you?
So third time's a charm.
Always.
And people might wonder why we got some people in to do the electrics for us.
So this is our switch, or we've not got the switch on yet?
No, this is the switcher.
Oh yeah. That's our little switch. Right, we're making a call with these tiles, aren't we?
Yeah, they're not very good at all.
So they're coming off, I think.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things that I don't like about them. One, when you cut a worktop, the edge, or when I cut a worktop, the edge is a tiny bit, like literally like 1 mil chipped, and so a real tile will sit on that and cover it up nicely. Another thing I don't like about these stick-on tiles is they're peeling away. Like, look at that.
They're not very sticky.
They shouldn't, in my opinion, if you've got a stick-on tile, that shouldn't, that's not sticky at all.
Yeah, that's just not going to last. It hasn't lasted 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, they're not, like, that's not any effort whatsoever.
But I do have a confession to make, because I ordered those off Amazon and I've just looked at the reviews, which I didn't look at when I ordered them.
Oh, here we go. This is typical Keira.
It takes ages to scroll down to the
What are the
review
reviews
section.
then? Shockingly bad.
Pretty much every review just says they don't stick properly, so I probably should have looked at that and not ordered them, but here we are. We're gonna have to go for real tiles, so we'll get looking.
Right, we have had a pretty busy day today. We've been getting the van a little bit prepped, but we're now back and we're going to move on to something rather exciting.
This is our foam for our sofa area, so we're about to go ahead and unwrap it.
And look how much there is.
A lot.
It's ridiculous. You don't expect there to be this much, but there is, and it's quite heavy actually.
It is heavy.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
And as a side note, I've been looking at my front axle weight, and so I'm getting a little bit nervous about my front axle weight. But anyway, that's another subject. Okay, should we open these up and have a little look what we got?
We shall. You excited?
I am excited. Right, it's Stanley knife. for our last one.
Look at that.
Look how much there is.
There's so much foam.
This is crazy. I think we've done our measurements right.
I'm nervous about
Well,
this.
no, actually, let me. There's no we about this. Actually,
Don't listen to him.
This is you. This is your domain.
No, I was not confident doing the measurements myself with that level of responsibility. So we did do it together, didn't we?
What a load of rubbish.
We did.
Okay, let's try and piece this together. So,
Okay.
well, the obvious two are these two, aren't they?
Let's get the big ones on first.
Let's get this one. Okay, you ready? Get that end you're in. Okay, first one in. Oh, I'll tell you what, that fits like a glove. What?
Don't, I'm
Sorry, what?
Be careful!
I'm very careful and I'm very responsible. Oh mate, look at that. That is literally perfect. Let's have a look, let's have a look. You've got one there. That moves up. This looks insane. Oh, I'll tell you what, like, she's delivered, hasn't she? No, she's delivered.
Let me just stand back a minute.
No, that's good.
That is looking epic.
And then that, yeah, it's a little bit snug.
That is good.
That is good.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Keira are in love. We just like having our own space. You know,
He's been telling me for weeks that that is his corner.
this is absolutely my corner.
I think that's totally a man thing. They have to declare their seat in the house.
Don't get woke.
No, that is a man thing.
Don't put a
you
gender
get
role
woke.
on me. Don't put a gender role on me. Wait there, we've got Jackie boy.
Oh.
Where's your seat, Jack?
Where are you going to sit?
I'm gonna snip. Is that under your seat?
This is my seat.
Okay, I'm gonna
Cheers, Jack. I'm feeling the love.
no.
Oh.
Next to Nanny.
Oh.
Oh, next to mummy. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Right guys, so this foam is from a great company called Foam to Home, and we spoke to them and they advised us what sort of foam we needed because we needed it to be dual purpose, so good for sitting on like we are now, there will be a table here, and also good for sleeping on because this will transform into our bed.
Absolutely.
So we needed something.
It's my bed.
It is not your bed.
No, but
Definitely not your bed.
So we needed something that was suitable for both. So this has a 3 inch of firm foam and the top 2 inches are memory foam, which is going to be, it feels so comfy.
It feels wicked
great.
at the minute. Like this feels so soft. I'm getting told off for putting my feet on already.
Yeah, feet
But-
on once the covers are on.
Huh? Oh, right. It really does feel great,
Yeah.
and having the mix of foams
feels like home.
is wicked because it's like soft, and then you've got something a little bit firmer, but still a bit of give.
Yeah.
So it just does feel.
I think it's going
great.
to work brilliantly.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's so, even without any covers on, it's just so soft to touch.
It is.
Because of that memory foam.
Right guys, so I have already mentioned, but we have partnered up with a company called Foam to Home who supplied us with this amazing foam for our build. It is super soft and really good. So they have kindly given us a discount code to share with you guys. It will give you a massive 10% off foam on their website if you order using the code touringwiththekids10. Now I'll put that in the description with a link to their website so you guys can head on over and get your discount, whether you're doing a van build or perhaps your motorhome needs some new cushions, new foam inserts to give your cushions a new lease of life, then they're the people to go to.
Love it.
Now in other news, Rick is just booking our ferry across to France.
I know, and I've got the big challenge of remembering all the children's birthdays.
You're struggling a little bit, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
And he's also just asked me if all the passports are still in date, which
Yeah, we better check that.
I think we're going to have to check. And before we head off, here is our very almost complete bathroom. Who would guess that this is inside a lorry? It looks so smart. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be back again on Wednesday with a bonus midweek episode and some very exciting news.